So it's 7 a.m. and I'm making coffee. And I hear the boop, boop, boop of a Skype call in the other room. So I go answer it, and it's my co-founder, Christy. And she says to me in a rush, "Oh my God, the hashtag, it's trending." And I say, "Christy, Miles hasn't done anything yet. I think he's probably still asleep in his hotel room." And Christy says, "It's trending globally." And that's how we knew that Bat Kid had gone viral. For those of you who might not be familiar, that's Miles. He was a 5-year-old boy in remission from leukemia. He asked, and see, it's moving even to start talking about this story. He asked the Make-A-Wish Foundation to turn him into a superhero for the day. And they did in just spectacular fashion. They turned San Francisco into Gotham. And they invited the city to come out and cheer him on, hoping that they would get maybe a couple dozen people to, stand in the streets. What they got was tens of thousands of people who came out and cheered him on, including 20,000 people at City Hall to watch Miles get the key to the city. Online, it was even more staggering. Hundreds of thousands of people, 117 countries, every politician, Steph Curry, the 5 actors who played Batman, even the International Space Station sent in their wishes. So it's obviously thrilling and an honor to be known as the agency that did the social media strategy for something that had this kind of engagement. 2 billion impressions, just to give you the incalculable size. It's also a double-edged sword, though, because now every client comes to us and says, "Make me the Bat Kid of soup." And, sure, but, Miles is kind of a 1 in a million story. What we can tell people, though, is that the approach we took for Miles' story to get the word out is the same one that we use for all of our clients, and it follows 3 pretty simple principles. So the first one is tell an emotional story. Content goes viral when you feel something about it: anger, sadness, fear. It also has to be relatable so that people can see themselves in that story. Now, this is around the time when Soup says, "But I don't have a Bat Kid story." And of course not. None of us are 5-year-olds in remission from cancer. But we do all struggle, and we do all have people in our lives who have to overcome something. And that relatability to Miles' story is what let people into it and let them be a part of it. So these relatable stories tend to fall into some familiar categories. Family. So everyone's part of a family, whether you're part of a traditional family or not. Everyone was once a kid, whether you have your friend family, or of course any animal owners here will agree that pets are part of the family. There's sports, which inspire and entertain us. And even if you don't love sports, there's someone in your life who is a complete fanatic. There's food. Everyone eats. Some of us also drink. Who here has watched one of those 30-second food videos on Facebook, where the recipes, where you make them? Yeah, they're so fun. We love to talk about food. And then politics. You can't get people to stop talking about politics and what they think about it. So these stories are the things that make up our lives. Now, okay, 2, you've got your story. You're ready to go out there. What you want to do is make it easy for people to find it. I liken this to you're throwing a giant party and you want the entire world to come to it. You have to give them your address. You can't just say the White House on that street. So social media is set up. The hashtag is the address of your conversation. For Bat Kid, we put SF Bat Kid on everything so everyone knew this is where you come to talk about Bat Kid on that day. And then 3, give people ways to participate. Now, again, social media is built for this. It's as simple as putting a hashtag out there and people can like it. They can send a tweet like Ben Affleck did using the hashtag and SF Make-A-Wish. They can do what Gavin Newsom did, which was share the photo of Miles out there to his entire network. Or they can do what President Obama did, which was pretty amazing. And he actually made a video. He created new content to thank Miles for saving Gotham and congratulate him. That put President Obama into the narrative and gave people even more things to respond emotionally to and to like and to share out. So that's it. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3, right? So sorry, it's not. This is where I come clean with you and admit that no one can guarantee that you can go viral. You can do everything right, and sometimes it's just not your lucky day. What I can tell you is that if you fail to follow these 3 principles, you almost definitely won't go viral. It's just too hard. So, but don't get discouraged. I want you to be optimistic, because luck does happen and things go viral every single day. So what I'd like to do is leave you with a challenge to find your emotional Bat Kid story, make it easy for people to find, and then give them something to do. And if you do these 3 things, then I hope you will all get lucky and go viral.